Hi, everybody. Welcome to the astrology chat for January 2nd, 2024. It's going to take me a couple days to get used to that. So the keys for today are to, as much as you can, be about your own business. Don't necessarily feel like you need to try to push other people to understand you or to agree with you or be in alignment with you. This is a type of day that it's really about like stay in your lane or work with people who want to work with you. But if somebody doesn't want to, or if the energy isn't just right, like don't push it, let it flow. And I say this because we have the moon in Virgo for most of the day. Then there's going to be a void, of course, at 6:35 p.m. And the moon's going to move into Libra at 7:46 p.m. This moon in Virgo continues to focus you on your body, your habits, your health, how you're analyzing, how you're taking care of yourself, how you're putting things to order in your own life, okay? Virgo, I love you guys. I love Virgos. I am a huge fan of Virgos, but sometimes Virgo energy makes you want to micromanage everybody else and as a form of distracting for what you need to do for yourself. And the aspects we have today kind of amplify that because we have a square to Mars, a square to Mercury, a sexy quadrant with Jupiter, and an opposition to Neptune. So let's break this down. That square to Mercury, words aren't going to come easy, right? Words are going to grapple a little bit, even with that square to Mars, like what you want to do, how you want to do it, what needs to be done. This is a bit at odds. This is an energy that like just wants to like fly and be real and do its own thing. This is Mercury and Mars and Sagittarius. So this is not an energy of necessarily restraint, which is in tension with the very like, I want things in order energy of Virgo. That sexy quadrant with Jupiter is like, okay, you have dreams, you have desires, but like something needs to be adjusted, which is why I'm really stressing for everybody just to like be about your own business, right? Be about what's important to you, handle what's yours. And if it's not your circus, don't go buy or feed the monkeys, especially with that opposition to Neptune. Not everything is super clear, right? Like you think you know the whole story, but you probably don't. We are still coming through and going towards Mercury being in a forward motion. It just stationed direct yesterday. So not everything is what it appears to be, which is why it's so important to take that energy and focus it on yourself instead of necessarily trying to cast it onto the universe. Now, if there's been writing on the wall about how a person is moving or what they believe in or what the situation is, this is not the day to also try to talk yourself out of reality, okay? Like, if that relationship isn't working, if that person isn't giving you what you need, if you guys don't have the same morals or the same ethics, there's no amount of fantasy that you can engage in that's going to make it work, okay? Somebody needed to hear that. It's probably that opposition to Neptune energy. So be practical, be a boss, don't be a bitch unless you need to be. And if you need to be, let it be in your action of walking away. Not everything, my grandma used to say, not every phone call, every time the phone rings don't mean you have to pick it up, so let that energy ring for everybody as it needs to. I love you guys so much, and I hope I'm not too late. See you tomorrow.